No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and just... Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UTSA's offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Rides to back and leaves it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll pull it on the read. Look out, he's got room. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's picked off at the goal line.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Using his legs, it's Figueroa. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Fire into the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Memphis wants to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. It's complete. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Pitt is ahead early in the Steel City, but that's not exactly Tony Dorsett out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to...
Turning it on! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's sharp. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
UTSA 0.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Snagged in the middle. It's sharp. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Swings it out to his running back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Under fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab for a big play. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Off-play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Figueroa. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've been running it, but now the pass. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Memphis! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Great execution on offense, and you know you're expecting man coverage in this area of the field, down close to the line of scrimmage, so the receiver has got to be able to win one-on-one, and he did just that on that TD.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
UTSA, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on 1st down from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Syracuse.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Had to throw it before he wanted. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
UTSA 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Sharp. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own. Breaks into the open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Figueroa. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There he goes. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man across the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Roadrunners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Fires one high and deep. He's got it at the 25. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sharp. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Back to pass on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Connection to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets it to him on the screen. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Roadrunners come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And the Roadrunners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. He's inside the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Roadrunners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The hand to the running back. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous part. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.